Good morning, student. In this lecture, we start a new chapter, that is respiration and energy transfer. We studied the respiration and energy transfer. First, we studied the definition of respiration. Respiration is intracellular catabolic energy releasing process in which complex organic food is oxidized to simple compound. Or we also define that the respiration is an intracellular oxidative process during which complex organic compounds are broken down into simpler substance like CO2 and H2O in stepwise manner with release of energy. Near about 40% of energy is converted as chemical energy in the form of ATP by the process of respiration, and remaining 60% energy is lost to heat that maintain the body temperature of living organism. Now, the energy is stored in ATP, means adenosine triphosphate, is the energy rich organic compound, or it is a biological usable form of energy. Whenever energy is released, ATP synthesis is take place, and when energy is required, ATP is hydrolyzed to ATP and inorganic phosphate and release the energy. Now we study the type of respiration. There are two types of respiration: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. These are the two types of respiration depending on presence or absence of molecular O2. Means simply here, anaerobic respiration means the respiration which takes place in absence of molecular O2 is called anaerobic respiration. While the aerobic respiration means the respiration which takes place in presence of molecular O2. Means these are the two types of respiration on the basis of presence or absence of molecular O2. In first part, that is anaerobic respiration, the molecular oxygen or O2 is absent, while in case of aerobic respiration, the molecular O2 or that respiration is take place in presence of molecular O2. These are the two types of respiration. We studied detail one by one. First, we studied the anaerobic respiration. Here, anaerobic respiration. We also studied the definition of anaerobic respiration, that is the respiration which takes place in presence of molecular O2 is called as anaerobic respiration. Here, the equation of anaerobic respiration, C6H12O6, there is no involvement of molecular O2 or no involvement of O2. C6H12O6 forms twice C2H5OH plus twice CO2 plus energy. Okay. There is an incomplete oxidation. Okay. Here the incomplete oxidation is taking place. Now the anaerobic respiration completed it completed the anaerobic respiration is completed through steps like glycolysis, conversion of glycotic product to any suitable product like lactic acid, ethanol, etc. etc. Here we studied the process of anaerobic respiration. The anaerobic respiration completed through steps like glycolysis and conversion of glycolytic product to any suitable product like lactic acid and ethanol, etc. First part of that anaerobic respiration is the glycolysis. The glycolysis is the step which is common for both anaerobic as well as the aerobic respiration. Means this step is common for both aerobic as well as the anaerobic respiration. Now, in glycolysis, the breakdown of glucose into two molecule of pyruvic acid, which is 3 carbon containing compound. As a result of glycolysis, the glucose get converted into 2 molecule of pyruvic acid. Then it is, or this process of glycolysis is take place in the cytoplasm of the cell, and we know that in previous lecture we studied the photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis take place in the which cell organelle? That is the chloroplast, and hence we studied the ultrastructure of chloroplast. But here the process of respiration take place in a cell organelle, and that cell organelle is the mitochondria. Means the process of respiration take place in the cell organelle, that is the mitochondria. But the step of glycolysis, step of anaerobic respiration, and that step of glycolysis means conversion of glucose into 2 molecule of pyruvate. This process or this step take place in cytoplasm of the cell. Now here we studied the actual how the glucose get converted into 2 molecule of pyruvate. Means we studied the glycolysis, process of glycolysis. Here plus the glucose by using 1 ATP molecule. Means phosphorylation. Here the glucose by using 1 ATP molecule get converted into glucose 6-phosphate. Here one for this conversion 1 ATP molecule is utilized. By utilizing one molecule, by utilizing 1 ATP molecule, glucose, which is 6 carbon containing compound, get converted into glucose 6-phosphate. But here 1 ATP molecule is utilized. Here 1 ATP get converted into ADP. Now glucose 6-phosphate converted into fructose 6-phosphate, because glucose 6-phosphate is the isomer of fructose 6-phosphate. Here again fructose 6-phosphate by phosphorylation means here one more ATP molecule is utilized. Fructose 6-phosphate by using 1 ATP molecule converted into fructose 1,6-diphosphate. Here fructose 6-phosphate converted into fructose 1,6-diphosphate by using 1 ATP molecule. Now the fructose 1,6-diphosphate, which is 6 carbon containing compound, divide into its isomer, which is 3 carbon containing compound. Means fructose 1,6-diphosphate, a 6 carbon containing compound, divided into 2 molecule of 3 carbon containing compound, and that are phosphoglyceraldehyde and dihydroxyacetone phosphate. These are the 3 carbon containing compound. In the next step, one molecule of this PGAL and DHAP, that is dihydroxyacetone phosphate, forms a 2 molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, which is 3 carbon containing compound. Next, by dehydrogenation, here next dehydrogenation, the 2 molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate converted into 2 molecule of 1,3-biphosphoglycerate, which is also a 3 carbon containing compound. Next to that, 1,3-biphosphoglycerate by dephosphorylation. Means from that inorganic phosphate is removed. Due to that, the 1,3-biphosphoglycerate phosphate is released. That phosphate is accepted by ADP and it gets converted into ATP. Due to loss of phosphate, the 1,3-biphosphoglycerate here converted into two molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate, which is also a 3-carbon containing. Now here the phosphoglycerate, 3-phosphoglycerate converted into 2-phosphoglycerate due to the change of phosphate group from third carbon to the second carbon. Due to that, here 3-phosphoglycerate to 2-phosphoglycerate, which is a 3-carbon containing compound. The 2-phosphoglycerate by dehydration means removal of H2O. From that phosphoglycerate, H2O is removed. Due to loss of H2O, the phosphoglycerate converted into two molecules of 2-phosphoethanol pyruvate. Now the phosphoethanol pyruvate in the last step again undergoes dephosphorylation, means removal of inorganic phosphate, and due to that the phosphoenol pyruvate get converted into pyruvic acid, and the lost inorganic phosphate is accepted by twice ADP to forms twice ATP, means here ATP molecule is synthesized, and finally here two molecule of pyruvic acid, which is 3-carbon containing compound, is formed. And we know that as a result of glycolysis, the glucose, which is a 6-carbon containing compound, glucose, one molecule of 6-carbon containing compound, as a result of glycolysis converted into two molecule of pyruvic acid, which is a 3-carbon containing compound. This glycolysis is common step for aerobic as well as the anaerobic respiration, and this glycolysis only take place in the cytoplasm of the cell. And here we discuss in glycolysis the glucose 6-carbon containing compound broken down into two molecules of pyruvic acid, which is a 3-carbon containing compound. This process is called as the glycolysis. Here glucose 6-carbon containing compound by using one ATP molecule converted into glucose 6-phosphate. Again glucose 6-phosphate is isomer of fructose. Glucose 6-phosphate converted into its isomer fructose 6-phosphate. Again fructose 6-phosphate by using one ATP molecule converted into fructose 1,6-diphosphate. The fructose 1,6-diphosphate, which is a 6-carbon containing compound, divided into two molecules of 3-carbon containing compound, that are PGAL and DHAP. Then one molecule of phosphoglycerate and one molecule of dihydroxyacetone phosphate from two molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, which is 3-carbon containing compound. Here dehydrogenation is take place. Due to that, H2 is lost from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Due to that, it converted into 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. 1,3-biphosphoglycerate by dephosphorylation, that phosphate is removed. That phosphate accepted by ADP get converted into ATP, and due to that, the 1,3-biphosphoglycerate converted into 3-phosphoglycerate. The 3-phosphoglycerate, due to changing of phosphate from third carbon to second carbon to phosphoglycerate. Here dehydration phosphoglycerate, due to dehydration 2-phosphoethanol pyruvate, again 2-phosphoethanol pyruvate by phosphorylation converted into lastly 2 molecule of pyruvic acid. Next step we studied the next step of anaerobic respiration.